Hello. Welcome to another episode of Crown and Common. I'm your host, Regina. Um, we are your lovely team of quality engagers, TikTok enthusiasts, and live hosts, and so many, many, many other things. So I'm gonna let everybody introduce themselves, and then we'll move on with our episode 14 of the series. TikTok enthusiasts. Hello. It's on
Finna.
you, friend. Finna.
Oh, oh no, I'm over here doing J's, but it was good, everybody. It was good. We finna make it grow. Gardner Gamer IT. You can catch me on TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook. Um, I'm your urban gardener. I do hydroponics, indoor, outdoor, tent. I do all of it. If you like action games, you can catch me as well as open world games. I do my thing. Check me out. It's right down
Thank you.
there.
Time. You don't go for
Hi, you
I'm
shop.
gonna
guys.
kill you,
It's great
brother.
to be back again.
I'm
My
not
name
even
is
in no
Misty. You
shop.
can find me on TikTok
Aren't you in?
under
What do
Misty
you
as
mean you're not
well.
in a shop?
You can
Hold
call
on,
me
hold on,
anything
hold
you
on. We
like,
got
but you
some
can't call me
interference.
late. Let's get this thing going tonight.
Okay, sorry, love. We got some interference. What did you say again? I apologize. Can you repeat your what you said on your introduction?
Oh, yes. I said my name is Misty. You can find me on TikTok under the same name. And you can call me anything you like, pretty much, other than late, because I'm never that. Let's get going.
Okay, I hear that. Thank you. Because people want to be. Hold on. Oh my gosh, what is this? One
Hmm.
second. They won't let me make you bigger. What is going on? Okay, there we go.
Okay, hi, Michael J. I'm a TikTok coach and I'm a host. I'm also a health coach and 25-year martial arts instructor. Just happy to be here. You can find my platforms under Encourage, and if you need to reach out, you can reach me at encouragewisdom@gmail.com.
Thank you. Oh, we playing musical chairs right now. Hold on. This thing is tripping.
Hey everyone, I'm Mel. You can find me on TikTok right here. I am Mel with the underscores. I am super excited to be here for episode 14 of our podcast. I am an RBT, so I work with kids on the autism spectrum. I'm also in graduate school for applied behavior analysis. I am a mom. And I'm also a travel agent. So if you need help with any type of travel whatsoever, reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to assist you with that. Like I said, I'm just really excited about today's episode.
Thank you. Let's see if I can get mine to go up and do what I needed to do because I'm working on my phone today. It's a little different for me, guys. I want to thank you guys for joining with us. I'm your host, Regina. You can catch me on TikTok at the Regina Paulina. I am the queen so-called queen of the Crown Crew, which self-proclaims queen of Crown Crew. I am a huge advocate for homeschooling. If you can check us out, my husband and I created a homeschooling platform called Coco Classroom. You can check us out at this QR code right here. We do have a 30% off, excuse me, a 30-day free trial going on right now. So if you want to check it out, I would definitely recommend you taking a look. See, let me know what you think. If you'd like, you could if you have any questions, you can inbox us and we'll reach out to you. And let's see. And then I look forward to seeing how what episode 14 holds. Thank you again for tuning in. Alrighty, guys, let's do this.
How did we switch spots?
I don't know. It's like it's keeps switching in. It's weird. Very weird. It's I promise it's not me. It's the app location. It keeps switching in. Okay, there we go.
Musical chairs. Bear with us, you
Yeah,
all.
We're gonna play musical chairs. There
yeah.
we
There
go.
we go.
We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. So how are we doing it? Okay, cool. All right. We'll get there. We'll get there, friends. All right. On tonight's episode, we are talking about healing isn't pretty, the truth about growth. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I seen Mel light up. I feel like she already got something she will drop.
She's literally waiting. She's sitting there waiting. It's bubbling up.
Like,
You ready
oh.
for the next question? All right. So as
I
usual,
just want to say just one thing. We don't get like any hints or anything like that about what the topics are gonna be.
Right.
right,
Just because you
exactly. So
guys
this
are
is like an
participating,
ongoing thing. Like this is you're getting the raw reactions and experiences of this thing. So just want to put that out there.
Yes.
So round one. Y'all, if you've tuned in for our previous episodes, we know we have multiple rounds and then we end with do's and don'ts. So, round one on this one. So, what does healing actually mean to each one of you?
Okay. So I would say, obviously, I'm gonna have to start with that concept and word of growth. Um, it's going to be something that's not easy. It's going to be a difficult concept for you because it's literally almost everything you're not. So it's you shedding all the things that you are to become something better, which is rough to do. It's not easy to even accept for yourself for most people, and I mean, most people go through their entire life without doing so. You know, that's a lot of times if you really look at the concept of the numbers and human beings, that it's like even realistically when it comes to the concept of the 1 to 2 3 4 5%, it's like a lot of those people are people who's like reached their peaks, and sometimes a lot of that took healing.
You mean
And
do you mean like just to reach where they're at presently?
right, like
Right, right.
to reach that functionality even within themselves. It takes work. It takes work, healing, uh, all of those things. But it's a rough concept. But what it essentially means to me is actually putting in that effort to become your better self.
So, in my opinion, there's multiple different types of healing. You have physical healing, where if you hurt yourself, your body needs that time to kind of recuperate and put itself back together. There's mental healing, like what Finna was talking about, and there's also spiritual healing, where you're able to, regardless of who you pray to, talk to, whatever, you're able to speak it all out there and then let it go and trust that everything will happen the way it's supposed to happen, and not necessarily dwelling on it and stressing about it, because once you put it out there and once it's out of your hands, it's out of your hands, and you have to be able to believe that things will fall where they're supposed to.
Very true, very true, very true. I agree. Anybody else would like to tackle the question?
Well, could you? I'm sorry, I heard part of it because I'm lagging, but I got the other part. Could you just say it in full, please, so I can process it?
What is
Reread the
what is
question.
yeah, what does the healing mean to you?
Yeah. Well, she said there's a lot of different types of healing. She mentioned physical, spiritual, physical, emotional. Marvin Gaye said it the best.
Sexual
When he sang that song,
healing.
it's a healing. It's a healing of sorts that we
The
tend to
hell are you
neglect.
feeling?
What? How do we get from A to all the way to D? What? I'm
We'll
confused.
make our way
It's
back.
a healing.
Quite literally.
You didn't see
Quite
the
literally.
video? You didn't see the video? He was in a doctor's office and she came in with the glasses and the lab coat. You see the video?
I did. Okay.
But,
Okay.
but these serious on the serious note, yeah, there are this could be a whole episode in itself about healing and the process of healing.
Well, it is a whole episode in
Like,
itself, so we here. We
oh,
here.
we're gonna expound on it. Okay, yeah, well, there's healing that needs to be done. That's what I gotta say.
I'm so confused.
Okay, and on that note, I'm going to kind of go off of what Mel said. You have your, emotional healing, where you may be emotionally involved in something and you're hurt, and you actually have to get through and over and past those feelings and completely let them go. And this is where people are not getting it. If you're not able to let something go and you're still dwelling on that situation emotionally, you're not healed. You're not over it. Uh, Physical. If it's something physically done during this relationship, in any situation, and you're drawn, you have to physically heal from that situation. Spiritually, yes, you got to let it go. Like Mel said, learn how to give it to whoever you give it to in the universe and move on. But you honestly, before you can do that, you have to get past the rest and make sure everything is completely like out of the way to heal. Unfortunately, and there's things that you will never heal from.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and that's just facts. And you can let it go. You can forgive or keep living, but it doesn't mean that you're healed, because some things are just unhealable, unfortunately for a lot of us. But
Something really maintainable.
yeah,
I just
you
want
have
to
to
add to that.
maintain, you learn to mentally deal with it throughout your daily life. So
Right.
there you go.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Very
You're
true. Very
welcome.
true. Very good points made. I agree with everybody's input on that one, as far as the amount of healing that needs to be done. And then you don't, and there's no, I just want to also add to that there is no set time on the time that it takes you to heal. Because a lot of people tend to be like, oh, you're not over that yet? Or they, like, oh, let's, you just forget about it. We'll get past. No, that's not how it goes. Everybody's journey is different. And if we were all the same, it would be very boring.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So with that, I'm going to move on to the next question,
Real
which
quick,
is, oh, go ahead.
so he just made it. I will be right back.
Okay. No problem, love.
Okay. So I'm gonna turn mute my mic. Do you want to put me backstage, or do you want me to just turn off my camera real quick and come back?
I can put you backstage until you come back.
Okay.
Not a problem. I got you. Let's do this. There you go. All right. So while our lovely cast member comes back, we'll still chit chat here. So the second question: can you heal while still being in the same environment that hurts you,
No,
and why?
because every time you are in that predicament or around that individual or anything like that, or said person or circumstance, that is constantly going to be something that replays in your head. And it's just going to be something that steadily, eats at you until you're able to remove yourself from that situation and actually heal from it.
Very true.
To
Very true.
follow up on what Misty said, quite literally, like all you can do is start the journey at that point. That's all you can do is start it. And if you're there, that's all you're going to do is keep starting it. You'll never make it through.
Yeah, at the starting line, looking like, have I not? Why haven't I moved past this yet?
Mm-hmm.
And I say that to say,
Like,
okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
no, I'm
No, you're
sorry.
good. Go
Go ahead.
ahead,
Finish yours.
Jay.
You talking about
Okay.
being
I,
in the environment. I think very interesting because let's say in an abusive relationship, of course not. But when it comes to somewhere like recovery, when you substance abuse recovery, they put those centers specifically back in the area. A lot of them, at least where I'm from, like in Brooklyn, they'll put those recovery centers in the highest area of drug activity. You know, rehabs or drug or even what they call it, outpatient care. Most of those things in the
yeah.
communities where it's most active.
Mhm.
Florida. Florida is one of the states where it's like Florida is known as a recovery state. Like they've got so many recovery centers out there, certain areas are ridiculous. But a lot of people from when I was in Colorado, we used to ship people. We used to help people transport from Colorado to Florida. They stay there 4 to 6 months to come back. And program in college, but people can heal in those environments. It's a lot harder though, but people can heal from that in those type of in the same environment we're at. It's just their mindset. How bad do they really want it? But something like an abusive relationship, something. No, you can't. No, you can't stay in that area. You can't stay in that same area. You got to move away from it in order to heal. I think when people go through
Yeah.
rehab, they build a resistance, a tolerance, which is fortified through support, making things like that.
Mhm. I agree because you never, and I speak from experience. I left my said situation where my family was. I'm just like, I'm not gonna sit here and let y'all make it seem like I'm crazy, which I wasn't. You know, to have the person that, SA'd you sitting at the Thanksgiving table like it ain't nothing is crazy work. To give you out a short version.
Mm-hmm.
You kick the person out
But
previously into a certain situation, but yet the person still has access to the family. I'm trying to figure this out. How does that make sense?
doesn't
It don't.
doesn't.
Not at all.
So yeah, went through that little example. But yeah. So yeah, things happen, friends. It's but I see that.
And the downfall is too, when as far as a bad relationship where you have someone that has either SA'd you, DV'd you, their mentality is up here. Like they're untouchable, they're invisible. The law's not going to do anything. Let me tell you, I was in a very bad domestic violence relationship with a guy that was in the military. And he used to say all the time, I did 25 years in the Air Force and they're not going to do anything to me. You know what? He proved me right because anytime that I had to call the law to try to protect myself or to get him away or whatever, they never did anything to him. There was one time that they finally arrested him because he had no trespassing on him. And that was what my mother put on him on her property. And
Yeah,
now
your camera's gone.
he has a felonies against
Oh,
him for exactly what I had seen, and I called him out on for SAing a child under the age of 13, and he got a slap on the wrist. Yeah, and this man
sorry.
still, if there's somebody that I know, he still asks people to this day, after stalking me for over a year, even after our divorce, how am I doing? Where am I at? So sometimes we have to stay on high alert when there's individuals like that, because we don't know what they're going to do,
Yeah, that's true.
Very true. Very true.
you know. And I would tell everybody I would tell somebody right now, I don't care who it was or who it is. Look, nobody else took anything into their own hands to protect you. It's never too late to protect yourself. Go ahead, pick up that phone, make that call to the law enforcement, and keep pushing. Don't stop. There's not a time limit. There's not. A lot of states, they don't have a statutory limitation. Don't let this happen to somebody else that you know.
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll go on to the next question. I appreciate you sharing.
Mhm.
Um, this one's an interesting question. Why do people glamorize the healing journey online?
Because
For
it's not fun.
acceptance.
Get
Listen, we are
followers.
online all the time, so this has to be one
Get
of the questions,
followers.
okay? Yeah.
To get followers,
Yeah.
to get praise that we're doing
Okay.
better.
Yeah,
Some will
they
share it.
they're
I mean, if they glamorize it, yeah. Some tell an authentic story, like, "Hey, I'm going to put this out there because it might help somebody." But we'll
right,
know the difference. Glamorizing, just like you make those fake videos about helping people, giving them more money, but still some people that do that, and there's some people that make fake content. But if you glamorize, yeah, you're just trying to get followers. You're sick. You're sick. If you're going to glamorize something that's serious, even though you might have gone through it, and use it as I don't know, use it as a leverage to get money. That's what they're trying to
right.
do.
And guys, we have some comments here. I apologize. I wasn't able to. I was trying to get to those. I apologize. So we have a comment from Lily. She said, "Hello, everyone." And then she said, "Growth." I believe that was for the first question. And Sheridan Wallace said, "Nope, there is no set time to heal, just as long as you heal." And she said, "No, absolutely not." She said, "Why stay in the environment that has caused you pain?"
You shouldn't. Get out. Get out. I've learned like this. If the majority of the time, if something has caused you pain, it's going to cause you pain again.
Mm-hmm.
And why allow ourselves to be hurt when we're trying to be better and do better and,
Right.
you know, be more? If you're not reciprocating either way, if reciprocation is not being either way, back and forth between two people, move around. Welcome back.
Sorry about that, girl. Welcome back.
No, it's okay.
So I guess we'll move on to round two then. Thank
Yes.
you for sharing. Round two is about accountability and growth. First question: why is taking accountability the hardest step?
Because people don't want to accept what they've done wrong in their portion of it.
Yeah, people don't want to admit their faults.
Right. They don't want to hear that they're flawed.
Yes.
Like
Either that or they're scared of the repercussions.
right. Very true.
And I think I said it before, and a lot of people don't realize it. Not on the podcast, but just in general, we're all the villain in somebody's story.
Yeah,
Nobody's
oh,
always
Uh-huh.
absolutely,
everybody.
absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah.
At one
very
point, you're the
true.
bad guy. At some points, not just
I
one.
just recently found out I was a villain.
Right.
Yeah, I just recently found out I was a villain. But I don't know
Yeah,
what the story is. Yeah, but it's okay. It's what people say.
Right. Mm. So
But
I
if
think
I
that leads
was,
me.
I'll own up to it. I don't know what it is yet as of yet.
So they didn't tell you?
and I think
It was,
that's
it was from a third
not a
party.
good thing because you should at least know
Oh,
what you did so that you are not repeating the same actions
No,
unknowingly.
that's what I said. I would like to find out what the person said, so I can clear out the air. So, and I'll be accountable
right.
for it. I have no problem. Okay, I'm gonna give an example. As you know, one of my former coaches blocked me. I don't know why. Just blocked me. I barely said something or did something that I don't even know what it was. So how could I apologize and correct it if I don't know what it was? But as far as I know, I did nothing wrong.
Right.
There was no. I really. I mean, I really looked at it. I mean, I did nothing wrong.
Right. Because how
No
you
one else
supposed to,
could.
yeah, how you supposed to know if you didn't have that discussion? That's why I'm big on saying in our group, communication is important. Whether I
Oh
like
yeah,
it or not, communicate what is going on so I know. We can agree to
yes,
disagree, but at
easily,
the
and
end of
I'm
the day,
fine with
unless having an adult conversation is crucial in this day and age.
it.
Because a lot of people like to, we are in the age of social media, and a lot of people like to talk behind the screen, but when you're having like a one-on-one, they just like freeze up. I'm like, no, if you don't, come on, I need you to say what you gotta say. Use your big words.
Mm-hmm.
I am not trying to belittle you. You are a person. I'm a person. We both are different individuals that can voice your opinion without having an argument.
Exactly, exactly. Agreed. At
When
least I
people
think. I mean, they want to argue, but I don't want to argue.
I would guess, I would assume so that people can have actual conversations nowadays. You never know.
when people just up and remove that option for communication, like what choice, what chance do they even give you to take account?
Right. Okay. So I did block somebody today. If we're talking about TT, right? I blocked somebody today because he stated something that it didn't add up. It wasn't mathing for me because, friend, I only knew you for 2 days,
Mm.
and it's not my first encounter with it. Right?
Okay.
We're on TikTok, right? Stuff happens. It was just the brazen. At the moment, I was going through. I was like, I have this issue. I'm gonna get all full of it, and I'll come back. He disregarded whatever I said. It was really all about him. So that's the part that had me like, okay, block.
Do you think you'll ever reach out to that person and let them know like what it is? Or
Um, I feel like it's been said a couple times from everybody else. I may or may not, but I plan to inbox him and say, hey, just so you know, the reason why we are no longer communicating, because I just thought it was just so brazen. I was like, really?
Mm.
And then, it also brings to the fact that he came from Jay's side of the thing, right? So, it's like, so Jay, got me looking at Jay like, hold on, like, this is what you're bringing over to my life?
That's one of the reasons also why I don't refer friends or families to jobs that I'm at, because
Right.
you're representing my
That is
like
not right. Exactly.
everything you're
You're
doing.
representing who I am as a person. And I know Jay longer than him. So I know Jay is not that type of person. But because the way that he came over, what if I didn't know Jay like that? I'd
Mhm.
automatically be like, all right, no, I don't want none of that.
Hey, get your peoples, man. What's
Right.
going on?
Well, here's the
I don't
thing.
want nothing to do with that.
Now we know who this person was, and he came in. He came in like every that guy was there, everywhere I went. Now I knew him maybe a week longer than you guys met him. He seemed to have been behaving of sorts in your room. So, you know, he came through me, but not recommended. But remember, he came through me, but not recommended by me. I said, "Oh yeah, I know him. I mean, I know he's in my room, but I don't know him. But I would never ever be." So that's why I got some words with him. Because when I asked him what happened, he's like, "I don't know what you're talking about." Okay, so I already know you're full of shit. Shit, my way. I already know you're full of crap because you
Right.
already told me. You know, and we've known each other much
I'm
longer.
like,
I know this guy.
I've never even seen this person camera on. I've never seen heard this person's voice. All he does is top and the
Exactly.
bottom. And so
That's
I
it.
don't even know if he's an AI trying to like,
No,
I
he gave me a
inadvertently
homie today.
misfired. Right.
He gave
So,
me a
but
yeah.
Jay, I do also want to point out that you got to be careful on who you vouch for when they're in somebody's
Right.
room. Because you
I
were
should have
sitting in
said
my
he's
box.
okay.
Wait,
Yeah,
hold on.
I
You were
should have
sitting
said that.
there. You said, "Oh, he's cool." And I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
okay." So automatically off the bat, I was like, "All right, he cool, cool." I Because the people I surround myself with, I am not
Mm-hmm.
gonna recommend anybody to them unless I know them. I'm be like, nah, I'm not sure. I just met him, but you can see him out.
Right.
That's what you should have said.
I should have said I know him from my. Actually, yeah, I should have said he's cool. My cool is not your cool. I should have phrased it differently. I was wrong on
Yeah,
that,
my
definitely.
cool is not your cool. Okay, as long as we understand that.
Like, we like this.
Communication is
We
great,
cool.
guys. Communication is great, guys. Y'all see how it
Yeah.
goes?
Yep. Definitely.
Your cool is not my cool. Okay,
Yes.
because I'm surrounded by family, right?
Right.
And if I bring you into my circle and then you disrespect my trust, it's gonna be something because my block game is serious. Okay, I'll be like, I'm good. Don't say less. I don't even have to
Yep.
block you. I'll leave you on my list and not pay you no mind. That's it. You'll feel it. You'll feel the energy, and I don't have to do
Hell,
nothing.
And
that's
she
sometimes
has
worse.
done that.
That's sometimes worse.
And the reason why I do that, the reason why I block this gentleman here is because he just was consistently coming in tapping, "Da-da-da-da-da, hey." But it's like, when you have people that surround you in your circle and they come in your room, as other people come in there, they're noticing like the people that's in there. And they're like, "Oh, okay, that's cool people. He's from your live. So obviously he's cool." But then y'all got to remember
Mm-hmm.
that on TikTok, anybody can come in your room.
Yep.
It's an open space. Unless you have on a super fan only live. That's people who paid to actually listen to you talk about what you got to talk about and whatever. But yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to veer off into a TikTok universe, but I just wanted to point that out.
Mm-hmm.
We talk
Got
about
you.
healing, okay? All right. I'll lead me to my next question in round 2. Can you grow if you're still blaming others?
No.
Not productively. You could grow, but not productively. I don't think you still got that crap in you. If you're still blaming others, you're not really growing. It's stunting your
Right.
growth. You're not really progressing.
Accountability.
If you're not
Right.
taking
You
accountability
gotta take
and
availability.
you haven't let it go, and you, like I said, you still dwell on that and you're still talking about that, the situation and things like that in a setting, just having a conversation about the whole thing and saying,
Yeah.
oh, well, I'm hurt, this and that. No, you're not going to grow. You're not. No, it's not. It's not happening on any level.
And you gotta have these conversations and be like, "Yo, it's not working out." Mm-mm. Just so you know, it's not you, it's me. You know that statement from that movie? It's not you, it's me. Yeah, it's me.
Yo,
It's
that's
really
a
me.
bar right there. That's one
Yeah,
of my
yeah.
Right.
favorite lines,
Not
yo.
you,
Not
Like, hey,
you.
look,
not
it's
you, it's
Not
me.
me.
you. It's really me. I'm working on me, and you're just not in the equation, okay?
Look, I can say like my last relationship. I can honestly say like because I lived in a community. We had our own place at this point, living in a community, and like we had an agreement how things were going to go. Everybody split the rent. Everybody split the bills. You know, and the two of them were like, "Well, you guys have the bigger room, and you guys both should be able to split the bills." I said, "No, we're one. We're married. That's not how that works. If you're married, the married couple, they're going to split the bills in half with you." So, like, it was a big old deal. And, like, every month, it was a big argument every month, every single month for like 4 or 5 months. And I was just like, here with it on top of other things with him. And I
Right.
told him, I said, I'm not going to continue to argue with you. I'm not going to continue to argue with them. I'm over it. I'm over this. I'm sick of this. And I'm not going to put up with it too much longer. I guess he thought I was playing. And finally, one night it was done. I was done. And I tell you guys, I'm very blunt and I'm very bold about how I feel. You know, when he came in, I already had his stuff in a trash bag,
Mm.
ready for him to take it. I was like, no, let me pack this stuff. So that way when he gets here, he can grab it and he can go.
Jay,
That's
your
where
camera is off, friend.
that's where I was
I saw
at
it.
with
I
it.
saw it.
And I told his cousin and I told him, give me your keys. There's the door. Get your stuff and get out. I'm done. I'm not doing
Mm.
it no more. It was a wrap. I was like, we're done. We're over. Like, this marriage doesn't exist anymore. So, yeah. So I'm good now. I got my piece.
All right. Anybody else want to add to it? And we can move on to the next question. Round two. Final question number 3 is what's one hard truth healing forced you to face?
Wait, what one hard truth healing? What did it force me to
Forced
face?
you to face. Yes.
That they lied to me and used me.
That I wasn't ready for
That they
marriage.
never loved me.
Wait, what was that? I missed. I got 2 at one time. What?
Which one you want first?
Oh my god.
Yours.
No, that I wasn't ready for
Yeah,
marriage.
okay.
That
What
because
about
at
you,
that time I was not
Mel?
ready for marriage.
That I probably was wrong in the person that I chose. Not currently, but in the past.
And you, Dinkleberry?
Dingleberry.
I mean, Binna.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, about to say on air? On air? Oh my god.
Get cussed out mid podcast, yo.
What? For real, yo? Hell.
I don't even remember what was the question, yo. What was
Yo, I forgot the question after that. I
Look, I
forgot the
think he was
question. Jeez.
asleep over there.
What?
No, I was blanking
What's
at her
one
because she
hard
wanted to call
truth?
me Dingleberry. That's
What's one hard truth healing forced you to face?
that you enable the bullshit.
Mm.
You allow it. It sucks. It sucks because the only way to not allow it is to walk away. That's where it becomes your strength or weakness. Do you walk away?
Right.
You can. It's gonna hurt, but in the long run, it's gonna hurt less.
Um, hmm.
If
My
y'all hear some noise, I do apologize. That is Luna playing with her bottle. She's
my
I know that has to
Fine.
look
Do you guys
adorable.
hear the video playing in
my
the background on my end?
not
It's
really.
a little tiny,
Okay.
tiny bit.
Because I'm like, okay, let me just stay on mute real quick.
Mine would have to be that I have to face. They already lived their life already, and they can't live your life for you
Hmm.
because I feel like, especially, I don't know about other households or whatever, but in a West Indian household, the parents are always trying to tell you what they want you to do, and they know what they want to do and how you should do it, but they never
Yeah.
ask you how you feel about it or
And
how
Oh,
you
they'll
think you should go about it.
they'll project their past onto
Right,
your present.
right. And then they've already lived their life. They want you, but they want to live their life through you. Like, hey, this is what you should do. No,
I can't stand.
no.
I
Or
What?
can't stand that.
I said it to my parents once when my mom, I can't remember if it was my mom or my dad, but they were like, "Oh well, we've been through this
No,
already."
your light is off, love. You're dark. Okay, there you go. I'm like,
I had
we're seeing
to
shadow. I'm like, all I see is shadow. But go
I had
ahead.
to tell my parents at one point. I can't remember if it was my mom or my dad, but I can't remember the situation either. But I remember telling them after they were like, "Oh well, we've been through this before. We know where this road leads. We don't want you to go down that road." And I was like, "Well, that was your path. Like, if I need to make the mistake, I need to learn from my mistake. If it's a mistake, then let me learn from it. If it's not, then hey, but let me experience it. I have to, or else when I get older, I'm not gonna know any better."
Okay. Jay, I'm gonna send you my
Yes.
heated blanket. I'm gonna send you my heated blanket link, okay, love? Because I know you're struggling over there. I'm gonna send you my heated blanket
No,
link.
no, no. This is actually part of my African apparel.
Oh my gosh. Somebody send help. Misty, where you going, girl? Your camera's off.
It hurts. It hurts so good.
It hurts. Damn. He said it hurts.
Okay.
Damn.
Let us go
Yeah,
to
my
round
phone
three.
came went out.
Okay, round three is emotional detox.
Oh,
Mm,
good one.
mm,
Good one.
mm.
What habits or people slow down your healing?
Toxic. Toxic people. I don't know. It's just very toxic
Very
people.
true. Very true. People who just
Selfish.
they're narrow minded, they can't see the bigger picture, or
Yeah.
they have like set in their ways and they don't they say you can't teach old dogs new tricks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is
Yep.
that? Yep.
Like I need
Yes.
you, this is what we're doing. I need you to focus. And if you can't see the long term goal, then it's all right. We can agree to
Mm-hmm.
disagree. Just move out my way.
Right.
Right. If you aren't
Right.
willing, there's
Exactly.
no point.
Right. Exactly.
Absolutely right.
And I had to learn that because my grandma, she she's setting her ways. She's up to an age. She's setting her ways and she does not want to relearn anything. She's just like, this is me. I worked for X amount of years and this is what I'm gonna do. And I'm like, okay, well, I could only say it so many times. So
And it's like if a person want to attach that flaw to directly to their character, then so be it. You just separate yourself.
right.
Right.
All right. So question, anybody else want to add on to this question? Let me know
What was it again?
before I move on.
You said what
Oh,
I thought, Regina.
fabulous. Fabulous. I'm glad we were all on the same terms. All right, number 2 on round 3. How do you release release resentment in a healthy way?
Go to the gym, knock out other people in the boxing ring, put a picture of the person you're resentful for on their face, and just keep going at it. If you need a club, take it.
Listen,
Just keep knocking and
say
knocking.
what you gotta say and mean
Get
what
out
you
the
say. Say what you
Nah,
gotta
I just
say and
think
mean
was
what you say.
You swing away,
I
Uncle
just say,
Jay. Swing away.
how do I get resentful people? I really have to turn away from them totally because depending on what they did and what magnitude it was done, I still have to turn away. I gotta be away from you. I gotta look at myself. And here comes the hard part: it's forgiving that person.
Right.
That's the hardest part for me. And sometimes I haven't, and and I won't. I know I should, but that's the hardest part. That's the hardest part. Like no one's ever really see when somebody has stolen from me in the past. That's okay. That's monetary stuff. But when somebody purposely goes out to hurt you, purposely, that's something like why? Like why would you want to do that? Not even I don't know to myself, but to someone else. Why would you take your time, put your energy and your time on someone else purposely?
And
That's
then that's
crazy.
where that statement comes in. Hurt people hurt people.
Yeah, hurt people, other people. Exactly. Yep. That's true.
Well, my thing is when they deny what they did.
Oh God! And they did it. And they did. That
That is the one.
Oh, anyway.
That is the one that I have to fight all the time. Like what? Why?
I look like you want to say something and there was witnesses that even heard what you said, and then you want to deny it and lie, and you even want to lie to your husband, and then you want to cause an altercation between your husband and that individual and their siblings. Like, come on, no. Like, or whatever they may be. Look, if you're gonna say it, say it, mean what you say. But if that person don't forgive you and something comes back around and they say something crazy and shady back to you, don't get in your feelings because you deserved what you got.
No, they shouldn't get in their feelings at all. They shouldn't get in their feelings.
But I'll tell you, like there's some things. Look, I know what the word says. We're to forgive. And we don't have to forgive and tell them that we forgive them. But we got to forgive for us.
Us, right. We don't
exactly.
have to tell
You don't gotta say less.
We don't have to say nothing to them.
Don't say nothing.
But I'll tell you what, it's going to be a cold day in hell in China before I forgive a few people.
Forgiveness isn't for the other person. Forgiveness is for yourself.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sometimes it's hard.
Because you deliberately said things about me that was uncool due to my situation.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nah. I can't find forgiveness there.
That brings me to my next question. Is forgiveness necessary for healing?
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So you forgive, but you never forget.
Yes.
So that way you don't run into that same situation again.
Correct.
But you can't hold on to it because then it turns into resentfulness. And that's not, you can't be resentful and healed at the same time because then you're still holding on to something.
You're bitter.
Yeah.
So
you're still bitter.
So Finna, I have a question for you, Finna. So how is your healing process going?
My healing process. As far as like be more specific. I got a lot going on.
I know.
He looked up in the clouds like there was another fitna up there.
I know that you said that you're going through a lot. You went through a lot, and you've been through a lot as far as your journey and stuff. I was just asking in general. Do you feel like you're on the forgiveness path, or do you feel like you still have a
I
lot
actually
to
wanted to
unpack?
say something from for the last question, to be honest, but yeah, no, like for me, it's forgiving myself. I can't forgive
Yeah.
myself.
Ooh, yeah. Got you.
But you
Yeah.
Mhm.
have to forgive yourself. It's not easy, and
Really
it's
now?
time,
You don't say.
but you have to
In
forgive
order for
yourself.
you, in order for you
Yeah.
to
Really.
heal and grow as an individual friend, we are telling you that you need to figure out to forgive a way to forgive yourself.
So that is probably, honestly, the hardest person to forgive in anybody's story. It's easier to
Right,
forgive
exactly.
others, and
Right,
you give everybody
I
else
get
a
that.
pass. But it's hard to give yourself a pass because in the back of your head, you're telling yourself, "But you should have known better."
right. And you could have did better. Yep, exactly. You're having that and you're like, yeah, I could have, why did I do that?
You see, it took me a long time. I was hurting myself longer than I was hurting anybody else. And
No,
it took me a long time to forgive myself because I did know better. But I did that dumb stuff anyway. I kept doing it, but why was I doing it? Then I had to find out why was I doing it, why I wanted to feel that way, what was going on, and the whole thing. We talk about like a 10-year journey of discovery and healing. Well, discovering, and then a couple of years after that of healing. But that was one of the most difficult things for me to do. To forgive myself for doing something that I knew since childhood was not the right thing to do.
Nope.
your
Exactly.
journey. Guys.
Yeah, Bree, that's what I'm saying.
She's in a
Right.
whole other room, you guys.
That's okay.
She wanted
He's
her to
down with
put
the
in
power.
there.
He's down with the brotherhood. I heard him. He's down with the brotherhood. Come on, little brother. Be
sister,
strong.
sister.
Oh, it's a girl. Come on, sister. Be stronger than the brother. You know you are. Come on.
But no, yeah. So to comment on that, Uncle Jay, you made it through your journey. You are continuing on your journey. Just stay on the path that you're on, and like you said, you know better,
Yeah,
so you'll do better.
exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
So that brings me to round 4. You got one more round after this, guys. That's going to be the do's and don'ts, as usual. Next
Okay.
question. What's one thing healing taught you about yourself?
You're stronger than you
Resiliency.
think you are.
Resiliency.
About myself, that sky's the limit, Um,
Mm.
if you would have listened to what was said, you would have, you would have wind up, you would have must be going in the wrong direction. You'd have been stuck in the same spot with no progression.
Yeah.
Slow
Yeah.
progress is better than no progress.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. Agreed.
What about you, Finna?
What Mel just said, slow progress
I'm
is better
surprised.
than
I'm
no
even surprised
progress.
that Finna eyes is open, but yeah.
Oh!
First of
Not only were
all,
they open, they
I
did a
got sleep
360.
already. That's why I missed that because I got sleep. Okay. Okay.
All right. So that brings me to my next question. How do you
Uh-huh.
stay consistent once you start improving?
You have to
Oh.
make it a thing. You have to.
Yeah.
It
Ooh.
can't be a. It can't be a maybe or I'm gonna get around to it. It has to be a. This is a necessity.
By remembering where you came from and making sure you don't go backwards, that it's
Right.
always progression and not regression.
Right. Remember where you started. Like I would say it all the time on TT, on TikTok. We all started at D5. We all
Yeah.
got a chance.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
How are
to me.
you
That's where
connecting to
pain is.
people? How are you connecting to people? What level are you connecting to them to?
Mhm.
Like, are you building relationships with them?
Is she? Oh,
I
No,
froze.
for like a
no, you
Oh
second.
got
wow.
everybody's
Sorry.
here.
That was weird. That was
Everybody's here.
weird. Yeah. Like, how are you connecting to people? How are you building a rapport with them? How are you building that trust? Are you showing up for
Oh,
them every
me?
day? Oh,
Oh,
yes,
me
you.
or anybody?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
talking to
yeah.
you.
Well, yeah. Okay. Well,
No,
first
I'm
of all,
not talking to you. I was talking in general, silly.
oh, well, you,
You good, Unc? I felt targeted too. I think she was talking to both of us, but it's all right.
Okay, cool.
When do
Are
you
you
not
showing
feel
up
targeted?
are you showing up
I
on a
am.
daily basis? Are you connecting? Are you talking to them? Are
Somehow.
you telling them what you plan to do for the
Mhm.
remainder of the month? Are you giving them goals to work towards?
I'm doing all that. All that.
Are you writing it on your calendar where your accomplishments,
Right,
where you're going, your
right.
dates, things that you have planned that you want to do?
Do you have an
Yes.
accountability partner? Are
Are
you
you
checking
listening to
your
what people are actually saying to you? Are you writing down the questions that's
Oh,
being
you're
asked?
right already. Ah!
Did you write
Oh,
it?
y'all coming at me.
Mine was coming for myself. Sometimes you have to check yourself too.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so now that leads me to my last question on this. What's your new rule for protecting your peace?
That I have no
Oh,
tolerance for stupidity.
Oh, I love that. I'm taking that one. Yep, I like that one. That one works.
I've been pretty
Ignorance
big
is
on that.
not bliss.
Did we put the YouTube link in the
I
Discord?
did,
Just
yes.
making sure. Okay, cool. Thank you. All right, so let's get to our do's and don'ts, and we will wrap up the episode, friends. We did really well
okay.
on time.
Hey, there's a first.
Do or don't go back to what broke
I
you
wasn't say
just to
nothing
prove
about
you
Don't.
healed.
Absolutely not.
Wait,
Don't.
let me finish the whole thing.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Do
it.
or don't go back
She,
to
Let me
what
tell
she
you.
broke
out here
you.
with that.
Wait,
This
let
is
me
like
finish
this
the
is
whole
damn.
statement. Oh my God. Do
All
or
right.
don't go back to what broke you just to prove you're healed.
Don't.
Absolutely not.
Because then you're not healed.
If
If
you're
you go
I was
healed,
back
about
to
to
you
what
say if you
broke
need
you,
to do that
yeah,
or not.
I'm
Yeah.
good.
If you-
No, you're not
I'm
healed.
like, so you're going okay, so we're going back to what broke us to get beat up on to do the
to
same thing
prove
over and over.
that we
Yeah.
healed from it.
Why would
No.
you throw the trash out and go back to the dumpster to dig it back out?
Right.
wait a
Right.
What is
minute.
that?
Hold on. Let me
Exactly. That
Nah.
means you're
Right.
not healed. If you're doing that,
Why
you're
would
not
you go
healed.
and try to deal with something that's expired and try to relabel it that is fresh? That don't make no sense.
Why drink the milk? Why drink the milk if it's spoiled?
That
It's
goes
still.
back to Sheridan's comment from the beginning of the live. Why stay in an environment that caused you pain? Why go back to an
Right.
environment that caused
Exactly.
you
Yeah,
pain?
Right.
not
Right.
happening.
Yep.
I don't do throwbacks.
Next one. Do or don't. Do or don't. Share your healing journey online.
Nah, it's not
No.
necessary. You know, it can be okay for
I feel
some
like
people
that's
to
where we
help
came with
other
that
people.
question where people are doing it for the clout.
Yep.
Mhm.
And then, but there's people that actually want to say, hey, maybe somebody else is going through this.
So
Maybe
I
somebody
think
else
that
needs
can
to hear this
happen
story.
after you've healed. You don't have to
Right,
Yeah.
share
right.
what's going on during your journey.
Right,
But
right,
then
exactly.
that also brings to light that this day and age, this generation is a lot different. Everything is on social media. Like in
Yeah.
order for them to work out, they want to make a video of them working out because that's the only way they're going to stay consistent. So, in coming from that aspect, maybe I could be like, but then there's also people who go to the gym and take a picture on a little, on the weights, take a picture and then leave the gym to say they actually did something.
A lot of
So, so I'm just
Wow, I
saying,
never thought about that.
they'll
because
Oh,
sit
snap, I
on the
never.
I've
bicycle
witnessed it
machine for like
myself.
5
Wow.
minutes and
I will be at the gym working out, and a young lady will come. She'd be like, "Hey, boom," and then they'll just roll out.
Wow.
And I'll
I'm
look
Wow.
gonna
at them
revoke
like,
your membership. I don't
I've
even
never
work
even
here. I'm
thought.
revoking your membership.
That is, that's just sad, bro. That's sad. That is sad. I never
that.
even thought
I
they did that.
mean, they did it like when that little saying was going around, do it for the gram. They was doing it for the gram, friend. They was
they were
doing
doing it for the vine.
Yeah, exactly. Do it for the
Look,
bond. Yeah, there.
Oh Lord.
Wow.
Number
Wow.
three
Wow.
on the do's and
Wow.
don'ts. Stay single until you're fully healed.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do.
Yes. 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 Yes.
there's
Yes.
a double-edged sword to that though, because similar to what Misty said earlier, at the end of the day, no human is actually fully ever healed because
Right.
there's a lot that
Right.
you're maintaining too. So there's a basis to that. There's a basis to that because you're never fully healed from everything. Some things you are just maintaining, but it's a matter of having a hold on it
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
and understanding it and understanding yourself and knowing what you need to do
Yeah, I
to
can
keep moving.
understand.
So as I
Yeah.
think as you understand and know your journey
Mm-hmm.
and on half of it at the very least, then yeah,
Yeah.
you can make that move with someone in your life too, but they have to also have an understanding of that and be okay with that.
True. Yeah, the transparency is real. Being
Right.
able to have those conversations and say, hey, just so you know, XYZ is that's what's happening. And if you're not, some people will be like, yeah, I'll ride with you. I'll take the trip. I'm willing to take that journey with you and help you. But then there's
Right.
people that's not into that. So, it's you gotta
Right.
pick your partners wisely.
Exactly.
Like my husband thinks I'm crazy, but I love him to pieces.
We're all a little crazy.
Right.
You said a
Some
Right,
more than
husband?
others.
I was about to say Mel said a little. I was about to say that before she said some more than others. I was like, okay, she got the grounds covered.
All right. Number 4, do or
I'm
don't.
gonna
Cut off.
resent that statement. I'm not crazy. I'm just thrown off.
A little crazy.
Girl.
I'm like you, Misty. I'm like
I'm like,
kind of
I'm
thrown.
I'm undiagnosed crazy.
I'm undercoverly crazy. They haven't found out yet. That was
Because I'll be the one. We crafted. Let's
I
go.
I have stories from my crazy, so I'm not gonna
oh,
even.
so do
All
I.
right, we're gonna make it through these final 2 questions. We're gonna make it through. Make it through.
Let's
Let's stay
go.
on track. Do or don't. Cut off people without closure.
No.
Oh no, that isn't healthy. No.
But
It
at the
sucks
same
because
time, it
sometimes
depends
you
I
on
might
think
have to, but it is better that you get it. There's a
I feel
I
like there's a
can't say
double
that.
standard
for
here. This is a
everyone
double
involved.
standard
Your
here
closure can be
because
gotten, but it's not
sometimes
gonna
you
always
have to
happen.
cut somebody off to be able to get that closure.
Hmm.
Yes.
So
I
that's what
have
I'm
cut
thinking.
people
Like,
off.
right, like right
Closure
With
can
no
now,
be.
explanation. None.
like I can't talk to my family member because I just can't deal with all the negativity and toxicity of it. So I just call
Mhm.
every now and again to say, "Hey, how you doing? Did you eat today? Did you take your medicine? You good? Bye. All right, later. Have a nice day." That's it. I
Right.
can't nothing else past that
But that's
because
because you know the closure not going to be gotten from that side.
right, exactly.
Closure in itself is something that's better off gotten, but
Mm.
not everybody's going to get it.
Not
so in
you
that
can't always
situation,
get
Tina,
that.
I don't think that's cut off. I think that's
Not at
just
all.
distance. You're not as
Right,
close as the distance. Cut off for
right,
me is like there is no communication whatsoever. The bridge is burnt
That's
down.
the only way to do it.
right.
And,
Like my
you
grandma
know,
used to say, when your hand is in the lion's mouth, you just slowly take it out little by little,
Right.
little by little.
Yeah, if you can't communicate that closure with the person, then you just cut off. There's no
Uh,
other way. There's no
yeah, I
other
feel
way.
like
You cut
it
off and
doesn't
figure it out
necessarily have to
yourself.
be like a sit down conversation of some, hey, I need you to know
But the thing
this
is,
because there's
you
been little
try these
conversations.
conversations and they don't matter.
See,
it
So
don't
that's what
whatever.
work.
I'm saying. There's been
It's-
little conversations where it's been said. So the fact that you've said it is that closure that you needed. I didn't just cut this person off out of nowhere. They have no idea what it is. They might not have listened to what I said, but I know in myself that I addressed this and they chose not to respect my boundaries and how I feel. So now I have to go ahead and nip that in the bud.
You know,
Yeah, I know
you
somebody. I know somebody had to do that too recently, but we ain't gonna say no names. But yeah, I'm sorry, Misty. Go ahead.
you have those individuals that will try to pinpoint something on you, and no matter what you say, they will automatically still say it's your fault. They didn't do anything wrong, or you should have done this, you should have done that. They don't want that closure. You know you're not going to get that closure because it's going to be a constant argument. So you just shut the door on them. You burn that bridge. You let it go, and you don't look back.
Yep.
I've done it.
You said your piece.
Look, my,
Yeah,
hey, I
you
have no
voice your opinion
conversation
in
piece. If
it.
you
Yep.
can't come to me, woman to woman, and you're saying that you're grown and you're, like instead of lying, look, don't lie because, baby, one thing for sure and two things for certain. When I start saying something, I got receipts. Don't play with me. I
Your
keep
nails are cute.
receipts. So I'm burning that bridge. Like, I don't even want to talk to you. Don't come in my vicinity. Don't come in my room. Like, whatever. Just kick rocks. Period. Matter of fact, swallow the dust behind them.
All right. So let's go to that last question.
All right, last
Do or
question, you
do or
guys.
don't accept people back after your glow up.
Heck
No.
no.
Oh yes. Expect them or accept them.
Let somebody
Accept
back into your
Back.
life.
them.
Accept. No. Expect, yes, but don't accept it. No. Oh, you want to do the same thing you did to them, they did to you. Oh, come
Right.
back. Push him off the ledge. Push him off the ledge.
Why are we moving backwards?
Right.
Hmm.
That moving
All right,
forward. You get him
guys.
in, you grab him in, then you get him to the ledge, and you push him off the ledge.
You gotta scar them,
That's
go
silly.
real quick and then say,
The only way
That's
something
it.
like that could be viable is if both parties then like healed and
Yeah.
this, that, and the third, and it's like that's a lot. That's too much that I even expect. It's like, just keep it moving.
Let it
I'm
go.
not going backwards no more in life. I've gone backwards and
Friend,
nah.
say for the people in the back, friend, because I don't think they understand. Like, come on. If
Look,
you get
my
to a certain point in
blockade.
life, you're like, what? Friend,
Look,
I ain't got time.
DJ Cali right around the corner. You can go
I ain't
join the
got
block
time. You
party.
good. You good. Have a nice day.
I got DJ Cali right
Let
down the
it go.
road
Let it
playing.
go.
Come on. You right over there with DJ Cali. You can't even come in my vicinity.
All right. So
DJ.
that is a wrap to our episode today. Oh
All
my
right.
God. For our episode on hold on. Sorry, I got something in my eye. All right. So I hope you
Yeah.
guys enjoyed that episode. That was a wrap on that. We're gonna let everybody say their closing. And we shall wrap up and close out today. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let's start with you, Mel Mel.
hey guys, again, you can find me right here on TikTok. I am Mel Mel. I had a great time talking with you guys today. The conversation was definitely a good one,
Given.
and a
It was
thinker.
given.
um, I am looking forward to our next episode. It's Wednesday, so it's men versus women. Like the women won last time, of course.
Yeah.
Um,
You know,
again, if you need any help with any type of travel or anything, please feel free to reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to help. Yeah, I'm looking forward to episode 15.
thank you.
Right.
Yes, Uncle Jay, the
I
women
knew
won
I was
last
going to
week.
get it. One last time. Hi, I'm a TikTok coach and a host. I had a good time here again. I am unofficially, but now really officially part of the Crown Crew, the extended version. So I'm very happy to be here, and I plan to be here from this point on. I did appreciate the topics today. A lot of insight for myself, and I hope for you. But if you have any questions, feel free to come back with next week, and we can expound on them here together at the Crown Crew. Other than that, peace and good night.
Thank you. And Finna, it is. Let me go ahead and this works. Okay, there we go.
We finna make it grow. Your local gamer, Gardner IT,
Oh my God, he
and
got our eyes
tonight
going
was
low again. Watch him, watch him. What's going on with your eyes?
That's worse. That's worse. Let the
yo.
man go.
Open your eyes.
I'm part Asian.
Oh.
I really am. I'm a mutt. Anyway, yeah, tonight's conversation was actually pretty decent.
Pretty
Shockingly,
decent. Pretty decent.
like it moved pretty quickly because everything was so to the point. Like it was.
Yeah.
While we all had a fair amount to say, it was kind of crazy actually. But yeah.
Like last week.
What happened last week?
Somebody didn't make it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
I was.
Oh, see, I didn't mean it like that.
Wasn't I? I was there last
you
one.
was asleep, Fitna.
No, I dozed toward
No,
the
you was
end.
asleep. You were caught snoring.
You asleep.
I don't remember nothing after the gingerbread.
I didn't fall asleep on the podcast. What, you talking about the podcast?
You fell
or the
asleep
stream?
on TikTok.
Yeah, or TikTok, not the
You fell. You didn't even make it to the podcast.
podcast.
Right, you guys. Remember
I made it to the YouTube. I made it to the YouTube.
Okay. Finish your closing, Fred. Finish your closing so we can keep going. We can talk about this behind the scenes. Let's go.
That's what we should have did. But since y'all wanted to call me out,
It's just because we love you.
but yeah, it was a great conversation. I always enjoy it. I'll definitely be back possibly next week.
Oh, really?
But anyway, no, I'll be back next week. That's pretty much all I got. It was a decent conversation tonight.
Thank you. Silly. Everybody just stare at her, see if she's gonna look up.
Hey.
I did mine first though.
You
Yeah,
were.
she did hers already.
I know. I was just messing with her.
I tried to give you the.
Just messing with her. Oh my gosh.
All right, you guys. I am Misty right there. You can find me on TikTok at Misty. Great episode once again. And it's never a show unless we're beating up on each other or giving each other a hard time. Thinking, again, I do many things. There's so many things about me that you guys will learn along the way, other than what you have already learned about me. I do apologize for the little bit of noise tonight. Luna decided she wanted to act a nut tonight and play with her water bottle. But again, you can call me almost anything you want, but never call me late. Love and peace.
Oh
There you
my
go.
God.
Nice. I like that.
Okay, that happened. So who are we calling late? Do I need to know? All right, guys, that's a wrap on our Crown and Comment episode 15. I also want to state that I'm going to give you guys a mission on this one. So for the next 7 days, give yourself a mission to outgrow what hurt you. Growth is messy. Wear your crown anyway. Okay. And just so you know how to reach out to me, I am on TikTok at the Regina Paulina. I'm a homeschool mom, huge advocate for homeschooling. And if you want to check out our homeschooling platform, it is cococlassroom.com. You can grab the QR code right here in the corner. And definitely, I want to wish everybody a great and awesome night. Great rest of your week. And peace, love, and light, friends. See y'all next. What day we on? Wednesday. See you Wednesday. Wednesday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time,
10 o'clock Eastern.
10 Eastern,
9
Central.
Central.
Anybody? 9 Central. Okay, cool. Bomb. All right. Have a good night, friends. See y'all later.